Okay, so you want to introduce me?
Yeah. So this is Belle, my bestie from
Hi.
work. We met at work, and you guys know that we work at Costco.
Mm.
So this is my best friend. At first, she gave me hater vibes.
Well, I don't have a lot of girlfriends, so I'm the type that doesn't necessarily go up to people until they come up to me. And she complimented me,
Yes.
and then we just hit it off from there.
Yeah.
We just
We fell in love.
love at first sight. But we're going to be talking about relationships today. So you guys
There you
have
go.
any questions for us? Feel free to drop them off in the chat.
See, she's a natural. My first guest ever on my podcast, and she's a natural. And if you guys want to follow her, I will. Wait, do I tag you on there or how?
Yeah, I guess you
Okay, yeah.
just tag me.
If you want to follow her, she doesn't
What did you
crochet,
say?
but
Belle
we've tried
always
her.
fall for the compliment. Yeah, I'm a sucker for compliments. That's my friend Carmen.
She's
Hi,
cute.
Carmen.
Since day one, when I noticed her, I was like, "Who's that? Who's that girl?"
I love me a good talker.
Who said that? Always fall for. Okay.
What are you crocheting?
So right now I'm working on my beanie. For you guys that follow my story, you know that I'm a slow crocheter, so this beanie's taking me forever. I've been working on it for months, but it's gonna be a beanie. It's coming along. It's supposed to be like this, like this.
Oh, she made me a beanie actually not too long ago.
Yeah,
but it's a little weird. I'm gonna bring it for you guys so you guys can
the
see.
Raiders theme beanie that I had to modify over and over because it didn't fit. No le quedó. So right now in our podcast, we will be talking about relationships. I know you guys had voted on the relationships. We did a poll, and the relationship topics did win, and also how did we meet one. So I guess we'll talk about how did we meet first, and then we'll get into the relationship. And also, I guess we could introduce ourselves, like our little background whatever.
Okay, this is the beanie she gave me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know what you guys think because I told her it's a little weird. So
she's such a bully. She's always bullying me.
Okay, would you guys wear this? Honestly, like I love
That's
that she
cute.
took her time.
That's cute.
Hold on, I love she took her time with it. But look,
could you finish the? Yeah, look.
Like,
that they're asking about the Raiders one.
Why is it like it's? I feel like it's too short, huh?
No, it's cute.
Like it just looks
Está
weird.
bonito, dude. Está
know.
bonito, just how it is.
I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
It just looks weird.
I brought my Boricua bag.
Hey, Randy.
¿Qué dice?
Randy's gonna be joining us later. We're gonna get a men's perspective in this.
Dice,
as well.
it's too small for your forehead. Is that your friend?
Yeah.
It's good because most of the time they are big. Yeah, there you go. Maybe a couple more rows. Yeah, I did like 4 extra rows, but I guess I could make more.
I wanted it to fold, like those kind of beanies, but
we'll see what's up.
It's a work in progress, I guess.
Yes.
Let's see. So let's just jump into relationships.
No, we were gonna introduce ourselves first, so they didn't know us.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, then you go ahead and go.
This is what we do. We fight first, and then.
I don't even know what to call this. Like Christina and Belle, or what do we even call it?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
Okay.
So we'll see as we go.
Yeah, we'll see as we go. Okay. Go ahead. So you go ahead and introduce yourself first.
So my name is Belle. I'm 35 years old. Well, I'm going to be 35 in August. Single mother of, I have 2 kids. I have a 16-year-old and a 10-year-old girl. And Christina has no kids.
Yeah, no kids, child free. But I'm married. The real ones from here that follow my story, you know that I'm married. I've been married for 10 years, but I don't have any kids. And probably won't have any kids, but vamos a ver if si pasa, pasa. But if not, I'm still chilling, dude. I'm still cute. And also, if you guys have questions, I know the topic of relationships, one, but if you guys have any questions, just put it on here and we'll answer. Did they say Could you say Christabel? Oh yeah, that sounds cool too.
That's a good name.
Oh, Kristen Bell también, because it kind of sounds like Kristen Bell, but Kristen Bell sounds good too.
Okay.
So you go ahead and talk about relationships because I know a lot of them already know.
Well, we have both both like very different perspectives because she's been married for a while and I've been single. I think I haven't been in a serious relationship in about a year, but before that, I was in a 7 year relationship and it was very, very toxic.
Así son todos, though. They're all toxic.
Yeah, but he was a talker. He was a smooth talker.
Oh, that's how they get you, huh?
There was cheating,
Eesh.
there was lies,
Eesh.
there was we had it all.
He was the whole package.
But I stayed in that relationship because I was lonely. And I'd rather be. I felt like I have that issue that I don't like being alone. I come from a very big family as well. I was always surrounded by someone in my family, so coming from that, I always felt the need to have somebody there with me.
Yeah, I feel the same.
And he filled that void, even though he wasn't very good to me. It was just someone to have. You know? Someone to, I guess.
Like keep you company?
Yeah, just to keep me company. Because being lonely sucks.
Yeah,
I can relate that being lonely sucks.
Yeah. También, like, even me, también in my relationship, like, I've been married for 10 years, pero también there's times that I feel, like, lonely también. Like, I know me and my husband is there, y ahí está, but, like, if I want to talk to him or whatever. Yeah. But there's times that I feel lonely, like, I miss my family, because, you know, like, I'm not from Southern California, but I've been here for a while, but all my family is, like, far away. Mm-hmm. So, like, even though I have somebody with me, you know, mi esposo, but sometimes I feel lonely también.
Yeah, someone said, as you get older, you run from toxic people. As soon as I see a red flag, I run.
There you go. Wisdom, allí. From who? Don't fear the reaper?
Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's way different. I learned to be alone. I learned to love myself. That takes a lot of work, and it's still ongoing now.
Yeah.
I feel like
you know your worth.
Yeah, it's a lifetime, and now I don't think my expectations are too high. I just don't settle for what I know I don't deserve now.
Like a boss bitch.
My ex story in a novella. Exactly. I feel like we can all relate to toxic relationships. Yeah, you just are like madly in love and think you're to be with them forever, and you want it to work out so bad.
You know, you're young and dumb también. Like, yeah. I've been young and dumb también.
I think I was with him. How long was I? Like 20. I think I met him when I was 22, and I spent the next 7 years.
22.
In and out of the relationship. Yeah, it was a long time.
Damn, you was a baby.
Let's see.
You still cute though?
I want a male perspective in this, so let me see if I can get one of my male friends to come.
Oh, yeah, time to join or que te pregunten algo.
Let's see.
So I got married when I was 24. Like, even back then, like, at that moment, yo no pensé que I was getting married too young. Pero a lot of people would tell me, oh, estás bien joven para casarte, you're so young. And I was like, at 24? No, I don't think that's young. But now, like, ahorita, now that bitch, I'm in my 30s. Now, 10 years later, now I'm like, yeah, I was too young. Like, no, like, I love my husband. Like I love him, and he loves me too. Pero if I had to go back, like rewind the clock, I would have waited till at least pinche 26 or pinche 28 para
My
casarme.
friend said, "What are you knitting, Christina? Hopefully a bigger beanie for that."
Damn, they're roasting me too. I'm making a beanie. I had a beanie that I had made and I lost it. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm making another one. And this one, hopefully, I don't lose it, but it's supposed to be like
somebody else said, I got married at 19. Worst mistake. We live and we learn for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you get my friend to join on there?
I think.
Well, yours. Oh, on mine. In charge of the live.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Let's go do it on her phone.
Let's see if we can get him on here.
Aquí, ¿cómo se llama?
Captain.
Oh, pero no, I don't have him.
Invite. It's it. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Invited. Well, I guess they have to accept the invitation. Yeah. Go ahead and accept, sir. This was only supposed to be from.
Thanks for the invite.
This is okay.
Hey,
can you hear me? Hi.
Now, why does this work? Who are you hiding from?
Respectfully come in, sir.
My haters. my stalkers.
Can you turn on your light? We can't even see you.
It's a Monday. I'm not trying to deal with no humans on a
What
Monday.
is it? That's what we. Please
I'm
bear with him.
yeah. I'm. Can you hear me all right? I'm on the
Yes, we can
headphone.
hear you. Yes. Can you hear
Okay.
us, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We want to know: are you single or are you in a relationship?
I'm
Or if you
single,
want to ask us
single,
anything.
but I love being single because
You like?
I feel like I'm the best version of myself when I'm single.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
more giving. I'm just more alive,
yes.
and I like to feel like I'm, you know, providing a purpose when I'm
Mm-hmm.
sharing my experiences with my
Yeah.
friends, family, and
Do
everyone.
you ever get
Um,
lonely though?
nah, I think I've mastered kind of the art being lonely. I don't mind being alone.
Yeah.
I find a lot of peace in it,
Yeah. I
actually.
feel though, sorry, but I feel that that's so easy for men though, because my husband's the same way.
Yeah,
Él puede estar solo todo el pinche día, like hours puede estar solo. He can be alone forever
right.
because he works from home. But
And
with
you
me,
know,
I'm like, nah, I have to leave the house. Like I'm gonna develop social anxiety. I'm
you
gonna get depressed in this home.
ladies are, you know, more emotional, I would say, than men. So you need that emotional support.
Yeah.
Us, we just, you know, we go do a couple pull-ups, push-ups, run the
Yeah.
block. We good.
The
Um,
testosterone kicks in.
yeah, take a couple shots. You know, I have my own.
Sounds like you got a toxic male in the house.
I have my own hobby. I have my own hobbies to help me. You know, I exercise daily. Well,
Oh,
not
there you go.
today, not today, but I
Absolutely.
usually start on a
What
Tuesday.
Jenny
Um,
said, wait, he don't get lonely, he got Phil. You go first?
yeah, you know, but you know, I got to give him his own time too, and he's, you
How old
know,
are you again?
close to 40.
Close to 40.
Yeah,
Se me hace joven. You look so young.
thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Hop,
So I have another question for you.
what is that?
What do you feel like women nowadays have high expectations? She's asking the
Absolutely.
question.
I think with social media, it just sets unrealistic expectations with a lot of the you can't find a 90s love anymore, you know? That
Oh
shit's gone.
yeah, with all the
Ain't no
gay.
more Casey and JoJo singing their heart out in the desert with a leather jacket on. Ain't no more of that. There's just like this young generation of like comparing yourself to others. It's I don't know, you know, sometimes I mean you hope that you can find true love and I have friends that are actually married and you know they did it the right way and they're like a living example
Mm-hmm.
of you
Yeah.
know of a perfect ideal family, you know what I mean? So it gives me hope. I mean there's it's out there.
It
It's
is
out
out
there. You just
there.
gotta
You're gonna get it one day.
you gotta be blindly optimistic, but you know it's out there.
Yeah. I feel también though in a lot of marriages, there's a lot of like, ¿cómo se dice esa palabra? It's in that song, the what? A lot of compromise. Oh. That you gotta accept some stuff. It's like, okay, this motherfucker does things I don't like, but I'm okay with it. And then I do stuff that he probably doesn't like, but he's gonna be like, okay, I'm okay with that. So there's a lot of compromise and kind of accepting the person how
Yeah,
he is.
meet in the middle, right? You gotta meet in the middle sometimes.
Yeah, instead of just picking, no, I don't like what he does, no, I don't want to like what she likes, and then you'll never find anybody. Yeah. Okay, one last question for you.
All right.
When was your last relationship and why do you feel like it ended?
Uh, my last relationship. Whew,
That's a good one.
damn, it's been a while. It's
Damn.
been a while.
Like, how long
It's
ago?
it's been a lot of situationships, but like relationship wise, yeah, it's because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to just hop back to back on another one, but it was convenient at the time, like you said, and you know, I thought I needed that companionship, but I needed more time to just work on myself. Like that was the big
Yes.
thing to discover myself.
Yep.
And I thought a lot about me. You know, I started to, you know, I feel like I started to glow. Like I'm still glowing. You know, if you do a side by side picture of me 5 years ago to now, you notice a difference.
The
And
glow.
my friends see it. You know, they say like,
Girlfriends.
hey, my two friends,
Friends.
you and Phil. um, but yeah, I get positive feedbacks. Some of it, it might come off as arrogant, cocky, but it's not overconfident. I've just became more confident with myself, and I'm just more comfortable in my own skin now. So, I'm not like a super rip or buff dude, but like I'm really confident and comfortable in my own skin where I'm happy, and I feel good.
I
And when
can
I
hear
feel
it in his
good, I
tone
feel
too.
good.
Confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it in your tone.
Once I put the glasses on, it's like I'm super confident.
Okay. Thank you, Randy, for joining us.
Oh, you're already kicking him
Anytime.
out.
Well, we're gonna invite somebody else on.
Yeah. I don't want to take all the airtime, but I'm here for the support. Love
All
what you're
the airtime.
doing.
Thank you, Randy.
All right.
We're live.
See you.
Bye.
How do I
Did
get
you
out
get
of
off or do
here?
I?
I want a refund after this.
Do you get
Yeah.
up or we kick you out?
Let's see. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Let's try to
Invite somebody else.
invite one of my other friends.
Ahí está. Aquí, pon aquí.
Is it this
Yeah,
one?
that plus, yeah.
Let's see if he answers. And hi, everybody joining. They're waving at you, Christina.
Oh, that's me. I was like,
Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Chris. Hi, Sewell. Hi.
oh, I didn't know we had a way back.
Well, you don't. You can just acknowledge them,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's a button here too.
Thank you, everybody, for joining my live. I know it was last minute, but like, we gotta make it happen. Come on. You know the haters don't want us to be live, but we gotta be live.
The haters.
We went to Walmart earlier. I went to La Walmart más ghetto in Southern California. If you know, you know. And that was the Walmart that I worked at for 2 years, and I like working there. And I had all my friends there, and I saludé a whoever I could. El boss, shout out to El boss. Jojo, shout out to Jojo, también I saw her. ¿Quién más? Cheryl también. Cheryl, I saw her. Like, all my day ones from Walmart. Well, my day twos, because that was my second Walmart.
My day twos.
My day two, but they were there and they remember me. You know what? It feels good when people remember you. You're like, hey, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Your kids are big, like, and it just felt good to see them again because I haven't seen them in a long time. Like, once I quit La Walmart, I never went back.
Okay, now we're gonna get the juicy stuff. We're gonna ask Christina a question.
Wait, let me answer La Stella. Is David still there? No. Creo que he retired because you know how he was having problems with his heart. So I think he retired. But yeah, I miss David. Yeah. Well, what was the question? Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna get to the juicy stuff. I know you guys want to hear
the
from
juicy part?
LatinaCrochets.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's
We want to hear about your marriage.
Oh, my marriage.
Is your marriage perfect?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, bitch, you all know it's not. You hear me complaining in the stories. But anyways, I don't know if my husband's watching, but
If he is, sorry.
He is. But of course it's not. Like, it's not 100%. Like, when I was 23, well, my husband's 3 years older than me, and we met when I was 23 and he was 26. We met at my job. And obviously, you know, when you first meet somebody, you gotta get used to them, you gotta know them. So we would always like, no quiero decir todo, dude. But we had to find our way to get along with each other because we were so different. As some of you guys know, my husband's Puerto Rican, you know, representing Boricuas, and I'm from Mexico. So he was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and I was born in Mexico but raised here. Mm-hmm. So his Spanish is way different than my Spanish, you know. And then his food and my food are completely different. So we had to find our way to figure each other out.
What do you think are your biggest struggles in your marriage, or just in a marriage overall?
In general,
just being married.
Communication, like this, like growing up in my family, and I don't really want to talk a lot about my family or personal stuff. Because, like,
well, I feel like I can relate too. I think in just Hispanic households, we don't talk about feelings.
Yeah.
We don't talk about problems. We kind of are taught to keep it to yourself. Especially if it's in a relationship or marriage, you just like deal with that at home.
Uh-huh. So I don't really know how to communicate that well. I've gotten better, obviously, through time, and I did a lot of personal development. Like I read a bunch of books on like how to become a better person because I used to be a miserable bitch.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that watch my stories know that I used to be an angry, miserable bitch, jealous, hating ass bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to admit that because that's not me anymore. You know, that's me in the past.
Somebody asked, how did you meet your husband?
I used to work at a gas station.
Oh, tell him the story you told me. It's a good story.
Oh my god, people already
tell
know
him the
it.
story.
So I was working at a gas station at AM, y ahí llegó, and he was lost.
But tell him how you treat him.
How I treat him?
Yeah, how did you treat him? Were you nice?
Yeah, I was nice. I just asked for his number, and then we exchanged numbers. But the thing is, I tell this to people, and people can believe me or not, but
yeah.
When I first saw my husband, like la primera vez, I felt this thing that I knew him. Like, yo ya lo conocía. I had this feeling like I knew him, but I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Like, it was the first time. And then when we went our first date, the first time I went in the car, he was driving like some rented car. The first time I went to the car, it felt like comfortable. Like if I,
so sweet.
Like if I met him, but I've never met him. Like we've just been talking about. It felt like it was him. Like he was the one.
Yeah.
Like that thing that they say when you meet the one, you'll know.
See, Randy, it does exist. That's the '90s love right there.
I was born in 1990. So then when I got in the car, it felt right. It felt like I belonged next to them. Like I felt, I wouldn't say safe, but it was like safe, and it just fit. And then we never separated. We've been together ever since 2013. We've been together. Ya va a ser 10 años. This year will be 10 years of marriage. Well, we've been together for 10 years, yeah.
And what is your language and what's his?
My love language is like giving gifts or doing stuff for him, acts of service.
That's your love language or his?
No, mine.
And what's your love language?
That's my love language. The
mío is it's receiving gifts.
No, giving gifts and acts of service. Like I would do something for you to show you my love.
That's how you give love. But how do you receive love?
Oh, how do I receive? Come on.
You show someone you love them by giving them gifts.
Yeah.
So how do you feel loved? What do they need to do to you?
The most like hugs or affection.
She's lying. She is lying.
I don't know how to do it.
You receive love by hugs. Every time we're at work, she never hugs me.
No, I don't give them. I like to receive them. That's why I feel.
Oh, you love to receive them. Okay.
Because growing up, I didn't give hugs or kisses or I love you, te amo. None of that growing up. So
and
it's hard
she
for
loves
me to
gifts.
do it.
It's
hard for
me to do it. We gotta keep it real for Instagram, Christina. She loves gifts. She loves when I give her stuff at work.
I also give her stuff. I buy her lunch.
Yeah, it's a
mutual
thing. Yeah, for sure. But she loves it when I like leave stuff in her locker. It makes her feel really special.
Can you say love language?
Yeah, is tax refund filing jointly.
And
he said twerking is my love language. Hey, whatever works for you.
What did that one say? You communicate through knitting. You done knitting him a Puerto Rico backpack that you love. Okay.
My friend's a little
I have dyslexia. The real ones know that I have dyslexia. All right, bear with me. My dyslexia is sexy though. Okay. Were you gonna invite somebody else?
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to be free.
Oh, some guy?
We have another male joining us.
Damn, all the male trying to join. Where the females at?
If you want to join our live and answer some relationship questions or ask relationship questions, let us know. How long have you been working on the beanie?
On this beanie, lleva como 2 semanas. 2 weeks, but I only crochet 2 hours at a time because my wrists hurt if I do it for a long time. So I try to spread out the time. So 2 hours a day. And sometimes I forget about it. You know, if you crochet, you understand. We have a bunch of works in progress. Work in progress. Mm-hmm. So I'll do it and then I'll stop for days. Then I'll do it again. Then I'll stop until I eventually finish. But I'm almost halfway done. It looks pretty though. I love the color.
Add a couple layers while you're there.
A mí sí me quedan.
Let's see, put it on.
Look, a mí sí me quedan mine. I just don't want to raise my eyebrows.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fit you.
We have similar head shapes.
It's so funny.
And then, so the relationship. También in the poll it said, how did we meet? But I think we already talked about that, right? How we met.
Yeah, we both started. Well, I started working on Costco before you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple months before, I think.
And then I started working in December.
And now I think we're both like a year and almost a half in.
Yeah. I turned a year. Well, December I turned a year.
It's been a while.
And you in October, right? You started in October?
Yeah, October 2022.
Okay. Me, December 2022.
Let's see. Trying to see if my friend joins, but he said he's walking his dogs.
He's walking the dog.
You know, people got
But you told him ahead of time
dude,
you were gonna do that.
Costco, no, I'm doing this right now.
Don't get them involved.
We're not talking about the actual company. We're just talking about our story, our love story there.
Yeah, but that was it. And bitch, we off the clock. Like,
but they're doing coupons right now, so go check us out.
Go check them out. No, I try not to talk about the job or the company or nothing because you never know some snitches out here.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta be real. See, I'm far away. I'm not in the clock.
Too funny.
But if anybody else has any questions, let us know. We'll definitely be answering. This is like a first time thing. This is just us, trying to figure out how it works. If you guys do want us to continue this, we will.
If you guys desperately want us to stop, we will too.
No, I think we do a good job. I think me and you connect and we vibe good. Like you a little weird, but we go together.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, like salt and pepper.
Yeah, this what is it? Podcast, whatever it is pretty hard.
Yeah,
it's
we're
not easy.
Just gonna do like I guess for now just live, and then I'll figure out how to do the actual podcast. Cause I didn't even know how to do that. Como se hace los podcasts? I was like, I don't know. Let's just go live. Let's do a live.
Randy wants to be featured on the next one. So, what's your love language, Bill? My love language is receiving gifts and quality time. I love when it means a lot when somebody takes time out of their day because I know as a mom, I get very busy and it's very hectic. So if I give someone my time, that means a lot. So for someone to give me their time, I understand the value behind it.
Oh, you know what? Another one of the subjects that I put on the poll was motherhood. I don't know if you want to talk about that or if that's something that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, my friend said, who would win a fight between y'all two? It's funny because our friends from work, I joke around with them and I tell them, who do you think would win in a fight? So
she boxes though.
Cast your votes below. Who would win in a fight?
She
Me
boxes,
or Christina?
Though.
Put your let me see, buttons up.
Put your guns up. What's it called? She boxes though. She goes to the boxing ring.
I've only done one amateur fight, and my friends can vouch for me. I did pretty bad.
She did, but she boxes though. If you people that watch my story, you know that I used to fight a lot too. But I used to fight like at school.
She fought in the streets. Like she was a street fighter.
But she's a boxing ring fighter. So I don't know. Who would win.
Yeah, who do you think would win? Put your answer in the chat.
But we will never fight. Like I can't imagine.
Next podcast, me and her in the ring.
No, not with this back, bro. Not with these knees.
You don't have the naked knees anymore?
No, I don't have that. I don't have the knees for it. I don't have the back for it.
You're too funny.
But you know, me, obviously you guys know that I don't have kids, so I'm child free. But then she has a kid.
I have two kids.
What advice would you give to me that doesn't have kids about motherhood? In case, in the future, tal vez, if I ever do have kids, what advice would you give me? As a mother to, somebody that maybe would have kids.
It's not easy work. You don't, everything and anything you do is no longer for yourself.
Yeah.
So you really have to be selfless when you have children, because they come first. You no longer come first in your life. It's your kids, and everything you do is for them, and all your money goes to them. But they do bring they are a blessing. They do bring a lot of joy, but especially like in the early ages as newborns, it's a lot of energy. You don't sleep. I mean, I raised my kids. My family helped me raise my kids. I didn't have a partner, so it's much harder. So I feel like that you have a partner, just make sure that you and your partner know the work it's gonna take, and that you guys are gonna share that equally.
Yeah.
That he's not gonna be like the machistas nowadays. Oh, I'm not changing any diapers. I'm not changing any poop.
See, but for me, the one thing that scares me is that. Okay, yeah, I have my partner right now. Pero luego, if I have a baby, se le pasa algo, and then I become a single mother, and I was like.
I mean, well, you have to prepare for the worst.
She también with all my anxiety and all that, I feel like having kids would just make that worse.
You think so?
Yeah. Did you start getting a lot of anxiety after having kids?
No, I didn't. I mean, my sister got. She struggled a little bit, but thankfully, I have such a big family.
Yeah.
I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Mom and dad still around my life. My mom watches my daughter to this day, and I have endless amounts of support from my family, even though I didn't have a partner. But yeah, if I didn't have my sisters and my mom, my dad, and my friends, sometimes my friends lend a hand and watch my children. So yeah, Randy, yeah. He's watched my child a couple times while I had to go to work.
Oh, nice.
So it is true. It takes a village to raise a family, because it's no
I love
joke.
that you had all that support.
He said once a month daycare.
Once a month.
Hey, I haven't gotten you this month, so it's coming.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
So a while ago in my story, I had said that me and you have like similar lives, but your life, took a different. Obviously, okay, you're a different person, but your life went a different way, and mine went a different way. Pero, me and you were both married to military men. I don't know if you want to talk about that, but and me and you were both born in Mexico, and then we became U.S. citizens. So I don't know if you want to talk about that. How we were similar también.
Yeah, we were both undocumented till like late 20s. I was undocumented till like late 20s. Yeah. So I didn't really ever work. I don't know if you worked.
Illegally, yes. but start from the beginning, because we're both born in Mexico. So I was born in TJ, and then in '93, when I was 3, that's when my parents, the whole family said, and you were born in Mexico too, but what part of Mexico? Guerrero.
Yeah, Acapulco.
And then what age did you guys come over here?
I came here at the age of 3.
Oh, you también.
Yeah, undocumented with my whole family. We crossed the river when it was way easier to cross through. I mean, that was a long time ago, like 30 years ago.
Yeah, 92, 93. Because you were born in 89, right?
Yeah,
I was born in 90. Yeah. Us, how we came. I don't know if I should say it, though.
Nobody call. Well, we're legal now.
You can't deport us.
I'm a U.S. citizen,
Yeah.
okay?
You can't deport us anymore. But when we came through the regular San Isidro. We came in a car and they brought us in like that. And then my parents, they had to cross like through El Cerro in the desert and all that.
Yeah.
They had to cross, and then they got caught a few times, and then they finally were able to come. But we were already here. Like we came 1st and we stayed with relatives, and then that's when my parents came, and then obviously we were reunited. But we ended up all the way into Central Valley, past Bakersfield, in a small town because I'm a Farmersville. It's 40 minutes below Fresno. So if you don't know where Farmersville is, it's Fresno, 40 minutes below Fresno. So you go one horse town, little hick town, little Mexicans.
And what did your parents do for a living?
We worked in the fields. My parents picked fruit. We're from the we were raised in the San Joaquin Valley, so I even myself would work like picking fruit.
How much did you pay?
No me acuerdo, pinches centavos. I remember my mom would say la caja was like 10 cents. So you had to fill up this big old fucking crate de pura fruta and they would pay you 10 cents. And back then, I don't know how much it is right now. I don't know if they're paying benefits or whatever. But back then, it was like 10 cents. I was eating.
Yeah.
And then, even though I fucking hated it, like, levantamos pinches temprano, like 4 in the morning to go fucking work in the field.
How old were you when you started working there?
Shit, fucking 11 or 12. It's, because, you gotta have the family. Back then, I didn't realize it. Maybe my parents should have worded it better, but it was to help the family out. But to me, obviously you're a kid, you don't fucking understand. You just hate that you have to wake up at 4 in the morning to go work, pick fruit. But if they would have worded it different, it'd be like, si trabajamos todos juntos, we can get a better car or we can get better groceries. If they would have said it that way, it'd be like, okay, I'm doing it to help the family instead of like, afuerte, vamos a trabajar, hurry up, instead of like being mean about it. I would have changed my whole perspective. But I hated fucking working in the field. I hated it so much. But now it's more like I understand.
That's what I was gonna say. My parents made us. We didn't pick in the field, but my parents made us go out like door to door and sell avocados and tomatoes and
to the neighbors.
Just anywhere. My dad sold eggs. He sold tortillas. He would sell fruit. He sold anything he could. My dad started off as a dishwasher, and my mom used to clean hotels. Yeah. For a long, long time, I remember going to San Vincent de Paul. Man, they had some bomb food.
Somebody said,
"Who's Komodo?" That's Kevin.
Well, I thought you was 25. Who, me or Bell? Yeah, Central Cali. That's how it be. Who? Komodo. People keep trying to drop things off on my doorstep, and all the neighbors wondering why so many crying baskets on his porch. So it's funny about you. Once a month, they okay. You trying to buy your friend?
Yeah. Can you stop walking your dog, Kevin?
No quiere. He doesn't want to. He's a little shy.
He says he's not camera ready, but I mean, ugly is ugly, Kevin. So. He's never gonna be camera ready. Belle's dad is a very humble person. You could tell he came from a humble beginning. Aww, that's sweet.
You're gonna make us cry, guy. Like when I talk about my parents, I used to always get emotional. But now, like you grow up, you're an adult. You be like, okay, I understand. I understand the struggles, what they went through.
Yeah.
And it's a part of life. That's what you get. That saying que dices querías norte. That's how it is.
What does that mean? I never heard that.
You've never heard
what?
Querías norte?
Querías norte?
Yeah.
Like you wanted to.
Yeah, you wanted to come here. It's not in a way like being like offensive, but it's like a saying, querías norte, no?
I never heard that.
No, we say it all the time. So when people come and work here, they start from the bottom and then like they complain or whatever. And then somebody tells you, pues querías norte, like you wanted to come here and you knew what this was about.
Yeah.
But not in a way to scorn them, but just like a joking around. Como dicen, vámonos, aquí espantan, like that. But, so yeah, we grew up picking fruit. And then when I was 19, I moved out of my parents' house and I came to Southern California. Because I had 2 older sisters that lived in Oceanside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I lived there for like 5 years in the North County. Oceanside, Vista, San Marcos, and then when I was 23, that's when I met my husband. And then we got married. 9 months later, rapidito nos casamos. And I got married, and then we moved to, because I forgot this part. He was in the military. So we moved to San Diego, and we lived in military housing.
And then, what was your process like to become a citizen?
Oh, when I became a citizen. We didn't start till like a year, almost a year after.
And it was through your husband?
Yeah, it was through my husband because he was a U.S. citizen. He was born and raised in Puerto Rico, but you know, anybody from Puerto Rico, born in Puerto Rico was a U.S. citizen. So,
FYI.
yeah, FYI, if you don't know that, everybody born in Puerto Rico was a U.S. citizen. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
I knew that because of school. But what I thought, it was funny, I thought that their money, they had their own money. I didn't know that their money was the same as the U.S.
That they had Puerto Rican money?
Yeah, like pesos or whatever. And then I asked my husband, when we were dating, I asked him, so what's the money look like in Puerto Rico? He's like, what are you talking about? I said, here. I was like, oh, I don't know. Pero ellos le llaman peso, or they call it chavo.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well, we call it dólares here in the U.S., dólares, but they call it peso or chavo.
So how long did it take you, like the process of you becoming a citizen?
It was actually rapidito. It was quick. So first I had DACA, you know, the deferred action. I had that for a few years. That's how I was able to work legally.
Yep.
Because before that it was illegal. And then once I got married, like almost like a year into it, that's when we started the process, and it was quick. Casi ni hicimos nada. It was like so easy. We got really good lawyers, immigration lawyers, and all we did was just give them the paperwork, give them whatever they wanted, and the lawyer was doing everything else. All he did was just update us. Okay, we did it.
Yeah.
We sent it in. Whatever. There was like no trouble at all. We had nothing to worry about. Like we got really lucky. And then I just felt like everything went fast. I got my residency, and then I waited the amount of time that I had to wait to apply to be a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
And then in 2019, I became a U.S. citizen. But it was so smooth. Like I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's always been like this luck that follows me. Cause like, yeah, I have my down moments, but when it comes to like important stuff, like I always get lucky. At least in my opinion, like I feel like I have a lot of good luck. And then what about you?
Someone said I was born here and we were taken to Mexico until I was 7 and came back.
Listen.
I think she's in
Crochet's Creations too. Okay. Yeah, I had thank you for sharing your story. I had these coworkers, crazy story, and these girls were like mad at their parents about it. So they were from Mexico. They had one daughter in Mexico. They came to the U.S., had 2 kids, U.S. citizen. Then they all went back to Mexico. They had 3 kids in Mexico. Then they came back to the U.S. So 4 of their kids are illegal, and then 2 are U.S. citizens. And then they were like, why didn't you just stay in the U.S.? Yeah. And they told their parents, like, ¿por qué no se quedaron aquí? ¿Por qué se regresaron? If they would have stayed, at least more than half of the kids would have been U.S. citizens, but only 2 kids were U.S. citizens. I was like, damn, I would have been mad too.
Yeah, only one of my siblings was a U.S. citizen because he was born. I think my mom was pregnant, and then she gave birth to.
Oh, she came
over
here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But the immigration process is not as always as smooth as Christina's story, because my family, some of them still struggle with the immigration process. My dad, we were just able to get his. What did he get? He got residency. He has a green card. He has a green card now. And then I also got married, and I got my citizenship through my husband. And I feel like the military just makes it a smooth process because you're not really dealing with anything. They take care of it all. My husband was in the Army. We were only married about a year. I feel like it only took like I think 2 years for me to like well, you have to wait 3 years to become a citizen.
Yeah.
But within that year, I got my green card, and I was able to go in and out of Mexico.
When did you become a U.S. citizen?
I think when I was 24.
24.
Yeah.
So
it was
14.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They have a big ceremony for you. It's very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Going and like taking the oath and sitting there with so many others.
And you feel so proud to be American, like
yeah,
like we're fine.
Yeah, it really makes you get emotional. Makes you tear up a little bit, knowing that all the shit that you went through. All to this day. Now that we're not proud of I'm proud of Mexican. Yeah. I love my Mexican roots. I love my Mexican culture. But it's definitely a struggle if you're not a dual citizen or resident to make a living and support your family here in the U.S. She said, my mom separated from my dad, and she thought it would be best for us to be raised over in Mexico, but I didn't like school over there. They hit the kids, especially the nuns. Oh no. Yeah, I remember my older siblings, because my two older siblings were able to go to school in Mexico. Yeah, my parents always told me that the teachers would hit rulers. Oh no. No, I can't imagine that happening here anymore. And I feel like the parents no dicen nada because that's okay, like it's normal for them to do that. But if somebody hits my kid, we fight, we throwing hands that day. But I'm in these times. Yeah, it was very different. Okay. Well, now I feel like it's so different. You can't hit kids anymore. Yeah. You can't even give them detention. The nuns were so mean. The nuns what? The nuns were so mean. They look nice. Looks can be deceiving. Oh, we know about that. We know about looks can be deceiving. Oh gosh. Well, do you want to keep going until the 8:30? Sure. Okay. We talked about relationships, how we met, and then what was the other one? I don't know. We talked about our immigration story. I feel like we don't have anything else to talk about, but no. We could talk about it for days, so we'd probably bore you. Yeah. Yeah, it was the relationships, how we met, motherhood. We talked about motherhood, and then we talked about our marriage, a little bit, and then that's it, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna immigration status. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. We'll definitely try to come on next time and be more structured. On time, también, because we were late. Yeah, we'll have a more structure for you guys, and maybe get some more people to join and interact with us a little bit more. I didn't even pay attention how much people were on there. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to my friends who jumped on the live. Thank you for everybody in the crochet community if you did join the live. I know I announced it too late because I completely forgot. I was doing chores, I was cleaning, doing my thing. And I completely forgot about it until she told me, did you even announce that you were going to do the live? I was like, someone knows me. My friend said we need the tea next time. We'll give you the tea piping hot next time. What tea though? What's the tea though? She's not trying to share all her. Yeah. She's not trying to put her dirty laundry on there. But I am. I don't care. Oh, you don't care? Okay. Piping hot next time, okay? Hot. Yeah, and for sure I will be doing another poll to see what do you guys want us to talk about. And I'll give you a heads up before we do it, at least 2 days in advance that we're going to do the live. Yeah, I know this was last minute. It's been in the works, but it was just like super last minute and I completely forgot. And also to give you a quick update on the whole therapy and everything, I have my first counseling session tomorrow. This will be my first time ever going to therapy or seeking counseling. As some of you guys may know, I get panic attacks. I have a lot of anxiety. Even though I look normal, like, bitch, I look normal, right? I fucking look normal. But up here, bitch, it ain't fucking normal. Up here. And so, I'm laughing because I'm not laughing because she has all
Yeah.
that. I'm laughing just the way she says it.
Yeah. I tried. I guess that's one of like the coping mechanism, whatever. I make everything into a joke.
Yeah.
I laugh and everything's funny to me, and I guess that's how I deal with shit. But tomorrow will be my first therapy session, first counseling session, and I'm a little nervous but excited. But like whatever, it's a first step.
Yeah.
I just don't want to think that there's something wrong with me, and that's what scares me, to think that there's something wrong with me. But yeah, mañana for sure I will be there, and I'll give an update to my on my story so stay tuned.
Yeah, because it's okay not to be okay. What about your giveaway?
Oh
What's
yeah,
on your giveaway?
I said like
when you're gonna announce it?
Take care of yourself, Chris. Oh, thank you. ¿Cómo se llama el captain with the
Randy?
Thank you, Randy. Enjoyed the combo here for support. Will you go live on TikTok or just Insta? I don't know. Do you want to do it on Instagram and TikTok? I mean TikTok.
We'll try it next time.
On TikTok.
We'll try to see how it goes next time.
TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok. She has a TikTok.
Yeah, we can do TikTok. Yeah, I'll probably do TikTok porque I haven't been active on TikTok in a while. But for sure, we'll probably do it on TikTok because I feel like I would have more engagement on TikTok versus aquí.
Yeah.
So yeah, most likely I will do it.
And what about your giveaway? When are you gonna announce it?
Did you enter the giveaway?
Did you already announce it? When is it over?
Hoy, today
Oh,
a las
tonight.
midnight. Lo voy a cerrar hoy a las midnight. So if you have not entered the giveaway, you better enter tonight, midnight. It ends today.
And what are they gonna win?
So there's two options: either the chunky envelope with a little heart in the middle, or the round crochet bag. So and each will get a mystery prize. So yeah, that's one person, two winners. One person will get one of each. So yeah, it ends tonight, and I will be probably announcing the winner mañana or Wednesday. So if you haven't entered, enter now because I will turn it off. What are those little fires in that?
I don't know. I think it's just emojis that people
Lumbres.
send. We gotta keep her. We're gonna get her up to speed on technology next time we do this.
Oh, Inez said, that's my sister Inez. She said ghost story. Ooh, I love ghost stories. Yeah,
I get a little scared, and I don't know. She has a husband to go home to and cuddle with. Who am I gonna cuddle with after I listen to ghost stories all night?
Kids.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys for listening and joining. Let's see you guys next time.
We'll let you guys know when we'll do the next